Hey fairy grasshoppers, it's Bridget. Nice to see you today. I wish I could say it's good to be seen, but the lighting in here is kind of weird, so I never really know. And now I'm using the back side of my camera. Oh, I just felt water. I just felt water on my head. I'm using the back side of my camera. So I have no idea like what I look like or anything. So hopefully if I'm a hot mess, we can be hot messes together. Got some water in my oops. I got my cards here for us, fairy grasshoppers. Got some water in my tumbler. All right, let's do some cards. So it's been a time. If you've been watching me on Instagram, I have been posting some videos on Instagram, like Instagram TV type stuff. And also here on Fairy Grasshopper, I am gearing up for the fall. I'm going to be focusing my work with clients who want consistent sessions with me to support your empathic heart, which basically is your intuition, your energy, your human life. Okay, let's just be clear. You guys are feeling a lot. There's a lot feeling. There's a lot of heart stuff. And even people who have been able to manage that on their own in the past are having a hard time doing it. It's showing up as intense anxiety. It's showing up as wanting to disconnect in relationships from people. It's frustration with current events, global events. It's a crabbiness or a moodiness in your life, in your house, at your job. It's showing up in a lot of ways. So it's about time that you get the support that you need through Empath Coaching. And it's not about fixing you. It's not about fixing you. It's about being with what you're feeling. And it's about the opportunity to feel supported and be encouraged and to understand that all this is not happening to you, that it's happening in your sphere so that you can make choices, so that you can learn more fully how to love yourself, how to accept yourself and all of the imperfections that you have, that you supposedly think you have. It's about understanding how to deal with the mind and the thoughts, the heart and the soul and the intuition of you, to understand the collaboration between your entire being, your body, heart, mind, and soul. I am not explaining this probably properly, but I'm feeling like I am committed in showing up here for people who are heart-based. Are you heart-based? And if you are, and you want to invest in the support that your heart needs so that you can work with your mind and feel more successful, more happy, so that you can work with your intuition and develop heart-based intuition so you can understand what energy is and tap into a fuller capacity and a more positive relationship with your body as well. So there's just so much potential here, and I'm ready to call you in to this space. So make the commitment. Make it. Only you can. I mean, I can talk to you all the time about how helpful it is to have support and to have a coach that is intuitive and psychic. But it's not about answers. I'm not going to tell you what to do for your life, and I'm not going to channel your favorite celebrity. That's just not going to happen in private session. I do that publicly. I do that on Above Life channel. So if you want that, you can go there for that. That's totally fine. That's great. It's fun, right? But I'm talking about people who really want to take care of themselves at a deeper level and who want more from life and who know that they have more to offer and to express. Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm at. So get off my little soapbox here and share our first card. Wondrous Universe, walk in beauty. Walk in beauty. This is a symbol of energy. This reminds me of one of the spirit guides I work with, a Merlin energy. Yes, I know Merlin is a mythical figure, but it's also a spiritual guide that takes in multiple aspects of other spirit guides like Saint Germain, who works with entrepreneurs and business and organizational structure, and This is also an aspect of Raziel, who's an archangel who works with very learning things, learning new things, university-like, scholarly-like, learning new things, researching new things, having a level of credibility that a college professor would have, that kind of earning your wisdom kind of vibe, that Archangel Raziel. So we've got Saint Germain, Archangel Raziel, and we've also got interesting. So I'm also being reminded of the violet flame, which is a tool that Saint Germain uses to transmute energy. So turning a situation, an experience, feelings into something that's going to fuel you, support you, and inspire you. That's what the violet flame can be used for. It's not just for clearing, even if you may have used it for that in the past. It has other facets and dimensions that you can use yourself. Oh, I'm really liking that. Yeah, there's definitely a clearing component, but it's not clear out all the bad stuff so I feel better. It's understanding that with clearing, what you're really asking for is clarity. Like, you want to know. So you can't do clearing just so that you don't feel the bad emotions. If you do clearing, yeah, the bad emotional stuff is going to get a little bit lighter and easier to manage, but with that still comes a feeling of unsettledness. You're not going to feel magically better all the time unless you are willing to know. Are you willing to know? And I'm not talking about to know a circumstance, to know how somebody else feels about you, or to understand somebody's motive for some painful thing they inflicted upon you in the past, or answers. It's not that. That's not the kind of knowing I'm talking about. I'm talking about knowing. I'm talking about owning your power. I'm talking about feeling the intuitive instruction and guidance that you're constantly gifted, and totally confusing your feelings with something that's something that you have to fix or numb or give away. That it's like feelings are bad. It's like, no, feelings are intuitive. Feelings are intuition. Feelings are your spirit trying to encourage your heart to use the energy that's around you and that's moving through you. Yeah, that's what this is about. Oh yes, walk in beauty. Wondrous universe. And universe is one of the words for God, creator, source, goddess. Like a sense of oneness, a sense of one prime source of power for us, that light energy, which is love. If you had to pick a feeling that embodies, or that would be descriptive of universe, God, source, creator, it would be love. But not love in a human-only construct, but love in an expanded, incredible, ecstatic, free, joyful vibration. Ooh, doesn't that feel good? Did I just tap that heart for you? Oh, empath. Did I just tap your heart chakra? Okay, let's breathe in. The intention to tap that heart chakra and exhale out. Oh yeah, that was nice, wasn't it? Did you have a little taste of that? Yeah. See, working on your stuff, it's worth it. It's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. Your anticipation of what you're going to find out about yourself, how bad you are, is just ridiculous. That's the part that's making you feel bad. That's the part that's making you feel bad. You are not what has happened to you. You are not what other people say you are. You are only what you believe. And to the degree at which you can love yourself in the capacity that you have is really limitless. You just haven't had the opportunity within you. Like, you haven't allowed yourself to even go there. Maybe you don't know how. Maybe you don't know what that feels like. It kind of feels like this just a minute ago. It kind of feels like that. Feels pretty good, doesn't it? So, wondrous universe. So, do we need another one, you guys? One more card, maybe? Just one more. Okay. Empathic vibes. I usually don't use buzzwords. You guys know I don't like buzzwords or trendy terms, but empath is the only way that I can describe all the stuff that I've been working on over the summer, that I've been sharing with you in multiple videos, and that I am committed to and devoted to working with you in that beautiful, loving, I'm just going to hold that loving space for you. You can just bring all your ookies and your ickies and your venting and whatever you want. And then I will call you into your power from this place of love. I will. You see. Yeah, I'm going to put information below in the description so that you can understand there's two different ways you can access my empathic coaching work. One is you can actually do a little sampler mini session with me if you have never done a session with me before and you want to know what it's like in private session. There's a 30-minute session you can actually book with me that includes, it's just a sample, so it's like part of it is just the connection energy, the heart intuitive piece, and then part of it will be a discussion about, well, what do you want? What do you want from our relationship in empathic coaching, so that I can honor that. And then we'll create a pattern to your sessions that fit for you. And it might be twice a month for an hour. It might be every week for 45 minutes for 3 weeks, every month for 3 months. It might be a longer session every month. It might be an hour and a half session because you just want to do that. You want to dig in and just go hard once a month. It might be a situation where you do an hour one week, 30 minutes the next week for check-in, and an hour the following week. Then you take a week off, then we start again. Now, empathic coaching and coaching work with me now my private sessions are in this realm focused on commitment and consistency. I'm showing up and committed. You need to show up and be committed, right? It's a relationship. So that means for the next 3 months, at minimum, September, October, and November, we're going to have consistency in the session. That's the structure that we are going to create. So it's not a one-time session. It's not that. So you can select below a 30-minute session that includes a little bit of a mini session with a conversation about how this is going to look for you, what the commitment will be for you, and what, if any, if you have a specific need, we'll talk about that. Or you can just book a 15, I think it's a 15, it might be a 15 or 20 minute conversation with me just to talk about what your plan will look like. You could do that. And that, there's no fee to that one. So I don't think there is. Did I make a fee? Actually, I think I did. Now that I think about it, I think I did. Yes, I did. I did charge a tiny little fee that's going to be donated to a nonprofit organization, to a worthy cause. I did that because I don't want to waste my time or your time talking about working together when you're really not at a place where you really want to commit to that for yourself. And so if you're serious about wanting to explore this and have some questions about it, or want me to know some things as we step into a coaching agreement together for the fall, then $10 for a 20-minute conversation isn't going to be a problem for you. I did charge a fee for that, so just so you're aware, so you're not surprised. All right, so I feel like I need to tell you guys like everything, so there you go. Answering the call. Ooh, I just got this one the other day. Along with Wondrous Universe, we have Answering the Call. So the other one was a little more masculine, wasn't it? There were some masculine energies and spirit guides with the first one. And now this one is much more solar plexus. It's much more your spirit, intuition, go intuition, woohoo! So it feels. There is a sign of fertility in here, a deer, which is fertility. This is a little nod to my Celtic vibes. I love my Celtic ancestral lineage in the spirit form. I have very Celtic lineage in the spirit form. Yellow, very solar plexus. She is curious about what is coming next. And this might be you with your wanting to coach with me. This might be you. This might be you. Oh, I hope it is you. I'm kind of excited. I'm looking forward to working with people who want to work with themselves. You know, I'm kind of really starting to get excited about this fall. And I know that I'm not going to have a ton of clients like I usually have, because I'm focusing on the people who I mean, I show up and I give my all in my private session. So I'm focusing on people in my private session work with my private time. People who are focusing on themselves and who are willing to see and talk and explore and work with emotion and feeling and not be so afraid of it. And it's natural to be scared of it at first, but I know that my sessions are more intimate now when it's private session work. Group work is a little different, and I'll offer some group things too, I think, in the fall. But the private sessions and the real intimate, I'm here for you, I've got you, you can do this, I crave that. And that's what gets my heart full. And so I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do. And I hope you'll do it with me. I mean, some of you will. It'll probably only be a handful of you, but I don't know. I'm not sure how many people are actually ready for this, who are ready for investing in, like, actually spending money and time to help yourself, not to fix yourself, but to be supportive of yourself. Like, I don't know who's ready for that. How many people realistically are actually in a place to be able to do that? I don't know. So we'll see. I'm just going to show up and call you in. So interesting. So we've got the divine masculine and the divine feminine supporting. The time is now, it says, answering the call. It reminds me of that song from Heart, the band Heart. I just posted this on my Facebook page. I'll post it on Bridget Inspired. And those of you I know that have watched this on Fairy Grasshopper will know, and just put a heart on it, okay? I'm going to post it on Bridget Inspired Facebook. Put a little heart by it, okay? Listen to your heart, that band, right? The song from the band Heart, right? Listen to your heart when she's calling for you. Listen to your heart. Yep, there's nothing else you can do. Yeah, that's you. You're calling for you to show up for you. Oh my gosh, you don't have to be like on the edge of something bold and big. Like, you don't have to like be starting a brand new life. You don't have to be starting a brand new business. You don't have to be starting a new phase of your life, like new education or something, or a big move. It doesn't have to be like that. It's big enough. You are big enough to just want to be yourself, to want to be more of yourself, and you deserve that. You deserve that. You deserve that. You deserve it. Don't you? Yes. If the answer is yes, check out the details below for Empath Coaching. And let's start. Okay. No more waiting. Answering the call. The wondrous universe. Answering the call. Wow. I could not have planned this better. I love this. These are from the Denise Lynn, the Sacred Traveler deck. I'll also link below this deck so you can grab it for yourself if you want to get inspired. This is Bridget. Thanks so much for watching. I look forward to connecting with you in the heart space.